Boy, fans in Boston still feeling the pain from Sunday's loss to the Denver Broncos. Gregg Rosenthal is here to rank the top 5 most painful playoff losses in the Bill Belichick era for the Patriots. And we start off with that AFC Championship game against the Broncos.
Well, losing to Peyton Manning again. Losing to the Broncos again in Denver. It's been the third time. So many of their losses, these painful ones, were to the Manning brothers. So this just edged out the divisional round loss to the Ravens back in 2009. People don't remember that, but Tom Brady got booed off the field. It felt like the end of something special there in New England. People thought it was the end of the dynasty. Turned out not so much.
Well, you mentioned divisional round. How about we go to the 2010 AFC divisional round for number 4?
The Jets and Rex Ryan coming into the building after being such a heavy underdog, after losing
a team that had gotten spanked by the Patriots
45-3 just 6 weeks ago, and this was decisive. It wasn't as close as the score indicated. It just felt like a beatdown from your biggest rival.
All right, number 3, the 2006 AFC Championship game. There's that guy again, Peyton Manning.
Well, this was at the point they were looking for their fourth title in quick order. It was a team starting Rashae Caldwell and Jabbar Gaffney. They were underdogs, and yet they were up 21-3 in this game, and Rex Grossman was waiting in the Super Bowl, and it's Peyton Manning's only Super Bowl victory ever. You could have taken that away from him.
You set it up for him, but here you go on number 2, one that might be a little controversial. What could have been the all-time undefeated
Well,
season.
I know Patriots fans will disagree with me, but I've been to both of these Super Bowls, and I think the next one, which we'll get to, was more painful. Of course, this one hurt. This team was not the same in the playoffs, though, as they were all season, but you were so close to immortality, and people forget that great Tom Brady to Randy Moss drive at the end of the game. That should be what people remember from the game.
Well, here's your number 1, another Super Bowl loss again to the Giants.
Now, this was worse, I'm telling you, because it was the second time around. The Giants again, and it felt like this was their last chance. They were not going to make it back. At this point, Tom Brady did not play a good Super Bowl. He's 34 years old. It felt like he was going into decline. He's sitting in the locker room with his head in his hand, catatonic, for about 10 seconds after the game, or for about 10 minutes after the game. It just felt like that was their chance, and again, they blew it.
So are you hoping with this piece that you've written where you chronicle, what is it, the top 9 losses?
Look, I know
people are going to play a violin for Pats fans?
No, I know the Patriots fans have had it better than anyone, but the fact that they're in the playoffs every year, how many of these games do they lose at the very last second? They have more tough losses over the last decade than anyone, too.
This is true. For all the great wins, you got to pay the price to get there, and Boston fans have historically, even if not as much.
I'm sure people really feel bad.
Yeah, well, you can check out, what was it, top 9?
9. All 9 playoff losses.
He's got them ranked at NFL.com. Maybe you're a Patriots fan, you want to kind of weep a little bit, or maybe you're not a Patriots fan, you want to gloat. Check it out.